Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. The Eastern Conference semifinals continue with Game 3. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Charlotte Bobcats. It's the NBA, and it's next.
And moments ago, the national anthem and the mental preparation for the game ahead. We're here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Crowd going crazy. Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And one of the players will be seeing this one, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Well, Kevin, he doesn't care how he has to do it. I mean, if there's a loose ball or a rebound or anything, he's going to do whatever it takes just to win. And they've got ice packs ready for him on the bench every game.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
As you take a look at Charlotte, they need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0, it is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
Yeah, tough start to this series, but you come home, you win one game, and that changes the momentum. And that has to be the focus here tonight. Just win one game in your building.
Yeah, it's basically do or die. There's no doubt about that. They can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The crowd isn't discouraged. We know that much. Just listen to them.
Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Stephenson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The fouls could be an issue here for him, so he's going to have to be very careful.
There's a check in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Walker. He's covered closely. Kicks to Stephenson. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Shoots from the post. That one rolling around and runs out. Here's Stephenson. Tries yet again. Shot by Zeller, no good. Here is Harris. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
To catch up with Tom Thibodeau. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Up top, Stephenson, defended by Carter Williams. Kidd-Gilchrist, again the miss by the Bobcats.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops. Good on both. And so just over a minute and a half played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something new out. Gets it to go.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
There is pitch to Antetokounmpo. Ball's not loose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike. The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Bobcats have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Up top, Walker, defended by Carter Williams, and the shot is good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo passes to Gortat. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo off the pick from Gortat. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. McRoberts is checked in. Outside, Walker. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The feed to Stephenson. 6 on the shot clock. Walker. The finger roll finish at the back. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The Bulls leading by 3. Carter Williams dishes to Harris. Williams back to Harris from downtown. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. McRoberts has got his first basket.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Shot's good by Walker.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Harris kicks to Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams passes to Henson. He's against Zeller. Henson sets a screen for Williams. Henson. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Walker after the Bulls pick up 2. The shot is off. There's a minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Carter Williams dishes to Harris. And the basket, Carter Williams. Williams. He kicks to McRoberts. McRoberts off a pick from Carter Williams. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, McRoberts is a very athletic big man. He never developed into the offensive player a lot of people thought he would when he was at Duke. But he's become a nice utility big man with his energy, with his hustle, and his ability to handle the ball as a big man.
You know what? He's also a very good passer for a big man. He can handle the ball, but not a great scorer, as you said. But he's more comfortable in a complimentary role anyway. Here's Biombo. Back to world peace. From deep.
They've done a good job of keeping everything outside.
Chicago leading by 7. Harris outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Harris. Harris, right side. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Mills is checked in. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He scored, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And like you said, we've seen him, do a terrific job keeping the attempts on the perimeter.
Well, you know, Kevin, defensively, when you can limit the opposition to 30%, 25% success rate in the post, you give your defense the ability to work outside much more efficiently.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's Crawford. Williams with the block. Now here is Harris. He's tightly guarded. Williams fires from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Mills from the arc. That's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here's Harris. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against the Sacramento.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
They've got World Peace, also Scola out there. Crawford out there with Mills. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. As to Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Bulls have not made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Some changes for Chicago. Antetokounmpo comes in for Josh McRoberts, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Harris. Back to Jefferson. Lopez is there. In close. Again, the Bobcats score. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Feeds it to Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Leonard off the pick from Lopez. 5 on the clock. There's Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. Bobcats trail by 6. World Peace up top. Right side Jefferson. Here's Joseph. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Leonard gets it to go.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
The Bulls making a switch here. Now, here's Joseph. Offside, Kidd-Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Tries from the block. Jefferson's shot is off. Chicago leading by 8. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. Outside Williams. Back to Leonard. Torch out with the screen for Leonard. They'll get another chance. With 1 on the clock. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Marvin Williams. Bobcats trail by 10. And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Out of bounds, Bobcats ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Joseph, defended by Jones. Backing down is Jefferson. Just 4 to shoot. That's good. Jefferson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. And the Bobcats making a change here. Bobcats trail by 8. Intercepted. One-on-one fast break. Now the dish to Leonard. Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must. He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Dishes to Zeller. Banked in off the glass. The Bulls leading by 9. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Luis Scola. He's checked in for Charlotte. Number 4, defended by Henson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Back to Jones. 1:49 left in the first half. They set the pick to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Bulls making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. Number 25, defended by Kidd-Gilchrist. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:31 left to play in the first half. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Scola's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They're knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Gortat with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Carter Williams on the money from 12 feet away. Carter Williams has got his first points of the game. Here's Joseph. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. It's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No good. In and out off the rim.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Stoa kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Number 4. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Leonard. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And when you get to such a game with implications like this, I mean, guys, more times you will see reviews like this during the postseason when there's more on the line.
No question, Clark. I mean, every basket is so important, and I like going to the replay in this case. It's very close. We'll see what they rule here in a moment.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Chicago with the lead against Charlotte. They're trying to string together their 3rd win in a row in this series. Marcin Gortat playing impressively so far. He's got 6 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. And the Bobcats have been plugging away. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. Kemba Walker has been coming up big for him. His field goal percentage through the roof recently, and he is on fire again tonight. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
he went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
So for Chicago right now, Carter Williams is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Gortat, then it's John Henson, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Carter Williams, rejected by Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. Here is Stephenson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Jefferson, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Walker, to tie. Can't hit. Wanted Chicago the other way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Bobcats have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Henson. Carter Williams with it. Carter Williams off the pick from Henson. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. And Zeller kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Pure hustle on that play. And that's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for the Bulls. Bobcats have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And it's Walker penetrating. Jefferson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Good on the shot.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now Walker, he's got 7. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's the break. And laid in to finish the break. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Stephenson. Not a lot of room. He passes to Kidd-Gilchrist. But they get it back. Zeller dishes to Walker. That's blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Back to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. So for the Bobcats, Yambo, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Luis Scola in for Zeller. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Williams. And he banks into late. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And that is good. The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. Harris outside. Kicks it to McRoberts. Bobcats with the rebound. Stephenson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Walker goes in, and Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Cody. Shot denied. And so it looks like the Bobcats will retain possession here. Zeller who's checked in for Luis Scola. It's stolen by Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He dishes it to Will. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Harris kicks to Williams. The feed now to McRoberts. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Zeller, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. That free throw good from McRoberts. That one is no good. Bobcats trail by 8. And it's out of bounds to the Bobcats as Charlotte retains possession. Charlotte making a switch. Stephenson's checked in. And so it's Charlotte with it. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Bulls leading by 6. And it's Harris off the drive. No luck. Solid defense there from Patrick Mills. .131 left in the third. Shoots a 3. They get it back. Biombo. That's good. Biombo's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Harris outside. Harris gets the screen from McRoberts. Jumper off the screen. Harris missing again.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick. Just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Jones. Bobcats trail by 4. There's the pass to Mills. He kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And the rejection by Mills.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got 9.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jefferson. Lopez is there. The baseline J. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Gortat's got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter Williams kicks to Leonard. Leonard off the pick from Gortat. The 3. And Leonard gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bulls out front. They're up by 6. 2K.
Game 4 of the West.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
We've got Kemba Walker, Al Jefferson out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's Lance Stephenson. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Shot clock at 2 from deep three-point range. Al Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. The first one falls, and the Bulls making a change here. Henson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Carter Williams. Passes to Gortat. Gortat gets a screen from Leonard. And that one's good by Gortat.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
The dish to Stephenson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside, Walker gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The bull shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Connor Williams, the pass to Gortat. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. There's the bucket, good. Chicago calls timeout.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Chicago. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And the shot is good. Bobcats trail by 5. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Lets the three fly. Shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dishes it to Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Walker goes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Stolen by Walker. And it's the Bobcats on the break. And slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition point after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Now, here's Stephenson. He's guarded by Williams. And the Bobcats call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Harris.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Now here's Stephenson. He's guarded closely. Crawford kicks to Walker. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Harris. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Walker dishes to Jefferson. And here's Walker. Pocket 6. And Jones pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 6. To Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Patrick Mills, who's checked in for the Bobcats. Outside, Walker. Pass to Jefferson. Shoots from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Harris kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Harris. Jones sets the pick for Harris. 6 on the shot clock. McRoberts, defended by Jefferson. Fires from the wing. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Harris. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patrick Mills. Bobcats trail by 10. Walker the pass to Stephenson. Back to Walker. Doubled by McRoberts. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Scola. Now here's Walker. The long distance through his ball. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Harris. McRoberts' shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Kicks it to Harris. Jones with the screen on Walker. 5 to shoot. Number 18. Another one falls for Chicago.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
And the Bobcats call time here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
The Bulls making a switch here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jones. John Henson comes in for Josh McRoberts. Marvin Williams is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Harris. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Yeah. Steve, you think it's over?
No, it's over. This lead is just too much for them to deal with. Boy, you hate to see that, fouling the three-point shooter.
You know, there are a lot more free throws made than threes every season. I mean, make him earn it from deep. Don't foul him.
The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And no good on the 3rd free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. Leonard attacking, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air. Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg.